welcome back to my channel, my crystal kings and queens. So today's video, we are doing the walkthrough and review of the My Quality Time self-care activity card set by Deja Druid. I really like this deck. I really do. I think my biggest contemplation was deciding whether these cards would actually be utilized to its fullest potential for me, and I'm not sure they will be. So let's go ahead and just do a really quick walkthrough. I really love the booklet because it has color pictures and it explains each and every card that it has in here. I have a few favorite cards in this deck, but that's neither here nor there. It's a really cool deck, but really for me, the question is how often will I even actually utilize this? I'm not sure. The deck is, again, 44 cards. The booklet is pretty small. This is the back of the guidebook. I'm sorry, I don't think I really spoke about the front and or back of the box that it came in, but this is the box. The texture of the box is like that satin matte, like it's really smooth and luscious feeling. I absolutely love it. Again, here's the side of it. I really love the writing. This is the back of her book, or the back of the case that the cards come in, the back of the box, whatever, you know. And this is the color of the box that holds each and every card within it. Super cute, super dope. The cards actually match, or the card outline actually matches the box itself, which I really like. So let's go ahead and get to it. This is the inside of the box. Clearly, I really love this picture of the hourglass. Super pretty. Has the moon inside, and I really just love that she was really thorough with her detailing as far as piecing this box together. But let's move on. In the deck, she gave us 5, I believe, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually, 6 extra cards, blank cards that you can actually write or create your own oracle and or self-care cards if you want. And on the back, it has just the same as every card that we are about to go through, which is the hourglass. So the hourglass and the moon. Let's keep it pushing. Again, this is what the front of the card looks like. This is what the side of the cards look like. These are each and every card that we're about to go through. The colors in this deck are super vibrant. I really love it. This turquoise blue outlining of the card, super dope. But let's go through these cards and see what we have. So this is the crystal work card. Really pretty. Again, all of her cards are super pretty, extremely vibrant, might I say. Here, how about we do this so that I can place the cards down here. And she numbers the cards, so you can look forward to that as well. You have the rest card, first card, crystal, what did I say? Crystal work was the first card. You have rest, breakfast. It's a pretty card. Tea. I love the usage of her watercolors. I'm not an artist, but like if I were, I'd probably do it the way she did it, you know. Pamper, Date. And in the booklet, she explains what she mean by each card shown. Well, since I picked this one up, Listen, Cafe. These are not like the general or your typical oracle card. So when she mentions an activity, she basically goes into description as to what she means behind that or by that, what you can do to further further yourself within that one activity or that particular activity. I find it pretty cool. Here's the Learn card. Nurture, Nature. This has to be one of my favorite cards, the Candles card. I really love this. I didn't read in the booklet the description of what she said behind it, but I'm pretty sure it's just about, going to grab you a few candles that smell really good to you. Just, light them, sit around them and relax maybe. Who knows? You have the Gift card. Beauty. Focus. Visualize. This is a really pretty card too. Really, really pretty. Yet another favorite card of mine. Create. You know what? And it's so crazy because this card right here, like I love the blue and pink behind it. It reminds me of the cotton candy colors. Like, oh my gosh. This deck is just luscious. It really is. Oh my God. This by far is, I don't want to say my absolute favorite card of the deck, but it might be. I really, really like it. This blue and purple together. Like, you really can't go wrong with that. So, that's a really cool card. You have the Fitness card. I don't work out, so I'm just like, a lot of this stuff, do I really do? No, would I want to? Have I thought about it? Yeah, maybe, possibly. Stretch. I guess I do that here and there. Indirectly, unsubconsciously. I don't know. Movie. Tidy up. I really like this. I'm like, fresh getting into this whole tarot deck, oracle deck, self-care, love, healing, you know what I'm saying? Type of decks. But I think my biggest issue is, like, I would love to run into a deck that relates more so to me, and I have been really, really searching for that deck. Hair. And I mean, obviously, these types of decks are specific to, some decks aren't specific to a group, but you also have to consider the author and the illustrator of that, of that said deck, as far as, what they like, what they're into, what type of things they're normally used to seeing in their surrounding, who they are generally around. Just, we have to learn them as they have to learn our audience. And I feel like when it comes to selecting tarot for myself, I have to be able to connect with the both the author and illustrator, but also really, really have to connect to the artwork. Flowers. And though I do and have connected with a lot of the decks that I've purchased, I've also had to send some back because I just really didn't, I didn't personally vibe with those decks. They were gorgeous. A lot of them are really beautiful. But for my personality, it just wasn't as fitting. So, certain decks had to go back. This is the treat card. Really awesome card. This drink or whatever this is looks yummy. Really, really yummy. All right, moving on. Meditate. I used to meditate quite often. I need to get back to it. A lot of ish has been bothering my mind and, just taking up space that isn't meant for them or it. So, bath. Love baths. And this looks like a very wonderful bath. Dance. A very gorgeous card. Very vibrant. Really like it. I love abstract art. Like, this is just so pretty. She definitely took the watercolors to a whole nother level though. Like, I really admire her work in regards to that. I think my globe done shut off. I wonder why. Let's see. Let's turn it back on. Did it die? Oh, it might have low-key died. Okay, whatever. Anyway. Alright. Oh, okay. 2 cards at once. You have the Sense card. I'm really curious to see what she means by that. Go to a store. Go to a store. Go to the beach. Go into nature. Feel around. Touch on some stuff. Smell some stuff. Eat something. See what it tastes like. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what that means. Maybe that's what that card is. Here you have the Water card, which is nice. Journal. I feel like I'm doing too much with this deck. List. Why I'm awesome. That's cool. I really like this card. Reminds me of something back in like my 2000 days. Play. Yo, this card is dope. Unplug. I read the description and it was basically explaining if you were too attached to social media or felt like you were too drawn into it and hadn't spent much time, if you have not spent much time, connecting with connecting with the outside world, people in the home, your friends, family, whoever, you know what I'm saying? Just get a chance to do that. Unplug, you know what I mean? Disconnect. Turn off, your phone, turn off social media or log off of social media, that type of stuff, just to reconnect with yourself and others. Really, really dope card. I really like this. And her henna, it looks like henna almost, but her flowers and tribal situation she got going on is really dope as well. Bake. I am not a baker. I definitely need to try it, but I am not a baker. We'll see where that goes if I ever do decide to try that. I'd rather much just eat what I see. Connect. Really nice card. Read. I used to be very, very much so into reading. And either a book will be extremely predictable or will send me into hyperventilation. I can't do books, you hear me? Like, I just can't. I won't. I'm good. But this is a really dope card too. Those stories are always the best stories to listen to and hear. They can get a bit spooky, but who doesn't like spooky? Sing. I can do that. I can definitely do that. I like this card, the orange and the red. It reminds me of like one of those ices sold by the ice cream man. I can't think of what it is. That, or you can find them like in the box at Walmart in the freezer section. Dang, what are they called? They were like my favorite one. And you know what? The colors that it reminds me of is called a Sunburst. I think the flavor was called Sunburst. In the popsicle section. Yo, that ice cream, it wasn't even an ice cream. It was like a shaved ice. It's more or less. I don't really know. The texture was quite nice. It was just a bunch of ice flavored. It was a bunch of flavored ice, but it was called Sunburst, and this card reminds me of that. All right, moving on. Okay. Oh wait, no, that was right. Travel. Why is this the first time I'm seeing this card? This must have been attached to something else. I don't know, but this is a really dope card. I like this. I really like this. A favorite of mine, ritual. I don't really have much of a ritual, but I do have to operate a certain way. I have to do things in a particular manner that's specific to me, whether it is with my crystals, attempting to learn and read the tarot, researching more tarot, studying oracle, reading my Bible. Like I guess I have a set ritual, I'd say, or I guess you'd say. But this is a really cool card. Even messing with my crystals, I love dealing with my crystals. I haven't done it in a minute because I've been attached to Moldavite, but that is another story for another day. I can go deep with Moldavite. If you have not seen any of those videos, do go check those. Do go check those out. I don't know why I'm having to repeat myself. It's starting to annoy me. Dare. She look like she lit for real. She's super lit. Ain't no going back for her. Like, she's already out there. But these are some really pretty colors together. Really pretty. Down to the last two cards look like draw. I used to be a drawer. I could draw. That's more of my sister's speed now. She's the artist, like super dope artist. She's the tattoo artist, entrepreneur. Like, she is out here living her best life. You hear me? Stargaze. I don't do this often, but when I do, it is a really, really enchanting experience, especially when there's a new moon, full moon, blue moon, red moon, whatever. Like, any chance you get to, even crescent, even a chance you, whenever you have the chance to do this, I say, you know, make sure that you're not rushed. Make sure you have time to just adore the stars, the moon, and just kind of connect with yourself in the night. It's a really nice card though. And the very last card in this entire deck, the sensuality. I am all about sensuality. Jesus Christ, I can't get it together. I think I'm hungry. I'm all about sensuality. This is a really nice card. The word that I wanted to use is actually slipping my mind, but she looks like she's really into herself and she's really confident and comfortable. I really like this card. I think it's a really powerful card because not enough of us as women are into our sensuality. I think it's a really important part of us. It takes a lot of women a lot longer than others to discover this about themselves, but when you do, trust and believe, you will love every minute, every moment, every bit of that journey. So enjoy that. Now let's go and get into the card shuffling. Again, the texture of these cards, or at least the back, well, yeah, I'd say the texture of both front and back is the silky satin matte is what I call it. And I just find it to be really, really, oh God, I love it on my hands. It just feels so nice. I like the spread of the deck because it's so pretty. Like all of these colors, they flow so well with each other, including the sides of the card. Like everything about this deck is really pretty, but this deck was also super expensive, which isn't a bad thing, but I feel like for it to be as expensive as it is, it will need to be utilized quite frequently. And I'm gonna be honest, I just don't know if I'm going to do that, because though I really adore the colors and I just believe this card this set of cards to be so luscious, I don't think that I'll use it quite often. I mean, quite frequently, if anything. Like I know the type of activities I perform, and all of these don't too much correlate with me. Like I'm not gonna go drawing. I mean, I might attempt it and stuff like that. Fitness, just the same. You know what I'm saying? Reading, like. I'm in school, I'm gonna do that anyway. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's a fun deck. So, don't let me discourage you from getting it. Definitely not. So, you know, if it's something you feel like you want, then by all means. The shuffling. Let's get into the shuffling experience. I am no professional at all whatsoever in shuffling. But I think if this is something, you know, you do worry or concern yourself with, I am here to tell you, as a highly non-professional shuffler, the shuffle on this deck is pretty awesome. The grip, amazing. Like, I don't have to worry about stressing my fingers or putting pressure on it or anything like that. I can grab them very easily, quite freely. It is a really nice, has a really nice bend. The card thickness is really good, so you don't have to worry about, you know, doing too much bending. They're pretty sturdy. The thickness of the card, if you can see, really good. But let's get you to sing the shuffle. Again, I am no professional, so don't come for me, pretty please. The shuffle is nice though. Very nice, very nice. I like. I'm all for it. Whoop. I wonder what cards flew out. Let's just see, because I'm curious. Okay, I definitely need to do this because I have not gotten any rest today. For sure, none. Absolutely none. And crystal work. I said earlier, I have not dealt with any of my crystals in quite a while, so maybe I will get to doing that pretty soon. And if these cards are for you, then by all means, take it and run with it. Let it lead you where it may. I'm going to leave those sitting here though. And we're going to attempt to do another shuffle. Like, look, this is all I know how to do, right? I ain't got no tricks, nothing, like, legit. And then this card wants to flip out. The connect card. Who you need to connect with? Don't know, but there you go. If that message was for you, start connecting. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. So there you have it. The, what is this deck called? The My Quality Time Self-Care Activity deck, or self-activity cards, whatever. But you get the point. Let's put this at the bottom. Really awesome set of cards. Some of the best. I really like these. These are really cool, really dope. I want to get a really nice spread on these. I'm going to turn these cards upside down. Whoops, my bad. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for rocking with me. This has been a lovely experience, a lovely video. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay favorable, stay favorful, stay blessed. Crystal kisses and royal blessings. See you in the next video.